Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends reveal video recap on the Hasbro Marvel Teams live stream today. We just had Ryan and Dwight, and Dan's doing well and everything from what they said, and they gave us an update. Ryan's son's birthday is today. Happy birthday, little dude. And yeah, they got into it talking about the Man-Thing figure. We already know about this pre-order, so those pre-orders are live. And they talked about Robo's reveal of the Cabal set, which was very well done. And they started leading in with the final figure from this 85 years line. And we're going to talk about that in just a second. First, if you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so.
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
So the team started off the stream pretty strong, I must say. The first reveal being Odin, and wow, this looks impressive. I also have to mention that they talked about Jesse Falcon a lot, so I think they've been in collaboration with Jesse Falcon a little bit more recently, just based off of that, and I think that's helping things. Look at this Odin, man. This is incredible looking. It's going to come with tons of accessories over here, and you have tons of options. Well, I mean, several options anyway, as far as displaying goes, and I think it looks great. It looked like a Marvel Select figure to me at first. I was like, whoa, this does look like a Marvel Select. Look at the packaging over here, which I gotta say, I do like the new packaging. I'm happy with what I'm seeing so far. I don't have any figures with this new packaging, but I like it. And then Dwight gets into demonstrating how you could swap parts around and how they put a lot of time into figuring out which design to go with. I love how big and bulky this figure is. You have two different headdresses that you could use over there. There it is next to Black Winter Thor, and this will be available for pre-order on the 27th this month at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Then they revealed Venom, which immediately, like, you could see the chat. And by the way, thanks to everybody, said hi to me in the chat. Yeah, there's just a huge drop off of excitement immediately when they got into this figure because, okay, yeah, same figure that we've seen a couple times already, but you've added the accessory on the back, and, nobody's too thrilled about that one. It's going to be a Target exclusive, which also doesn't really make anybody very happy. And, you can see it next to the Carnage right here, which is just landing in the U.S. soon. I don't know exactly when that's hitting, but yeah, it's just arrived now. So, yeah, people should be posting their reviews on Carnage. And then they gave us the another character from the infamous X-Men 242 cover. I can't remember off the top of my head. I should know off the top of my head. 242 was it? But yeah, Professor X over here. Okay, yeah, we got we've seen this body mold before. Looks like the pinless Sunfire body mold, unless I'm mistaken. He's going to come with an interchangeable Professor X head. But it's one of those Professor X figures where it's, a reused buck that we've seen a lot with just an added cape and two new heads on there and minimal deco. Not very exciting at all. If you wanted to complete that setup, there you go. It'll be available at Walmart. Good luck. Okay, and then we have the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants Rogue, which is pretty sweet to have. This is actually something that I have wanted. As far as the figure goes, though, I'm thinking to myself, this is not the most interesting looking Rogue figure. She's going to have some posability. I don't know how that movement looking up is going to go with this one, because that was a missed opportunity with that image right there. But it looks, I gotta be honest with you, it looks fairly bland. I don't like that she doesn't have any kind of a cut in the mid torso. So some may disagree with me on that, but Dwight did demonstrate that you could rock it around and move it, so it's kind of like the Luke Cage figure, and I'm just not happy with what I'm seeing as far as that torso articulation. It looks okay. What is it the kids say these days? Mid? Is it mid? Not hella weak, but kind of And then we got Destiny. So then everyone started to liven up a little bit with the Destiny release. Like, yay! We've wanted this one for a while. And she looks solid. Very good looking figure. Very happy with this figure. Looks great. Yeah, and it's going to be a 2-pack with Rogue. I didn't mention that earlier, but I think this is awesome. Finally, we got Destiny. We've been talking about this one for a while, and she looks great. I'm pleased with what we're seeing over here with the Destiny figure. So that's going to be an Amazon exclusive. Good luck to you. God. And then, again, a lot of positive feedback in the chat with this one. Phoenix. Nice. We got the Shriek body mold over here with some new head sculpts and the sash and new flame effect, which looks awesome. I'm stoked off of that right there, and the fact that we could use this for a Human Torch in the future, that's so sick. You just plop her right on there, and she's also going to come with the bird, the Phoenix bird. Oh man, that looks dope. Oh, I was so happy to see that. I love the paint. I love that they added articulation to the head of that thing. So that is very cool. And they also made it a separate piece from the flame, which is different from what they've done with the Series 6 Phoenix back in the day. Great choice. You could have the flame attached, have it without. I think that's a great move. It ports in. I think I'll show images of, then you can see it with light pushing through behind it, it looks like. And then, or no, that's when they're just switching images. But anyway, Dwight gave a demonstration over here. It looked fairly complicated putting it together, but, it's 4 pieces, he said, including the Phoenix, and boom, there you go. And I'm sure, with more time and not being on camera and on the spot, he would have been able to get a cooler pose or have her more centered. But it looks really good to me. I'm very excited for that Phoenix. Definitely want one. Then they get into this Strange Tales wave, which, God, just telling you straight up, man, ugh. Not my most... some of it I like. I don't hate everything about it. But we got Brother Voodoo over here. An upgrade. Cool. Yeah, I'm down for an upgrade, but it's not like, of all the upgrades, Brother Voodoo was like the one where I was like, oh man, where is that new Brother Voodoo? You know what I mean? But hey, you can upgrade the figure. One thing that they did here that I really do like is that you can change it from Dr. Voodoo to Brother Voodoo by replacing the Eye of Agamotto. So I think that's pretty sweet. But aside from, we'll see once in hand. That inkjet technology tends to really impress me when I get a closer look at the faces. But overall, I'm not excited for the Brother Voodoo. And then we have Dracula over here, which I'm not really that familiar with this version of Dracula. I probably haven't read enough Blade comic books. But yeah, I thought it was more of like a classic, Universal Monsters looking Dracula. But I guess this is like a contemporary Castlevania looking Dracula or something. I don't know. But for those that are more into the Blade comics, you should be really happy. I'm into it for the design. I think he just looks badass. So I like that. I think he looks cool. So I want the Dracula just because I think it's a cool looking figure. Not really knowing much about it. It just looks cool to me. So I'm down to have it. If not for the Build-A-Figure piece, might pass on it. But since it has a Build-A-Figure piece, I'm a little bit more happy to get. I don't know. I might pick it up either way if it didn't even have a Build-A-Figure piece. It looks cool to me. Anyway, moving on to the next one. We have, what was this called? Hellfire Wolverine? I didn't know about this version. Kind of Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes looking Wolverine. Kind of interesting. We're getting these new brown suits like with the Brood Wolverine, and we have this version of Wolverine. We don't have a solid new brown suit Wolverine from Hasbro, which is kind of funny. Oh, and Ryan made it clear that this was not the favorite Wolverine figure that Dan was referring to, so I guess he'd forgotten about this Wolverine coming out. Little patchwork right there. But anyway, it looks like it's going to be a decent Wolverine that I don't need. There you go. Just don't need it. Storm over here. Not a bad looking Storm. Her head looks small to me. I don't know what's going on with that. But, bro, I don't seriously need this Storm either. She looks cool. But, as far as figures I don't need, she's... did they reuse the chest from Emma Frost? She looks a little chesty. It looks like they're getting a little bit more adventurous with the cleavage, and I appreciate that. Some Storm cleavage looks good, so I like that. She's all vampired out, too. I do like vampires. If I want to get a vampire set going, I already got the Jubilee Build-A-Figure, even though she got vampire teeth showing. But, yeah, kind of neat. Don't need it, though, Anyway, now, Damon Hellstrom, this one I definitely am excited to get, especially because they revealed it during the Engine of Vengeance HasLab that did not pass, that didn't make it, and this looks like a better version because it's got pinless joints. Almost the same thing, almost the same exact thing, but pinless joints instead, and I'm happy to see Hasbro giving us our second Engine of Vengeance figure after the failed HasLab, even though that other, the freaking, oh god, why would her name escape me? Goblin Queen wasn't the same design, but I forgot the name of this character already, but I like it. And I remember seeing her briefly. God damn, I want to slap myself right now. I already forgot. It wasn't Wraith, but yeah. I'm not terribly familiar with her, but she looks cool as hell. I'm just gonna say it like that. I'm not gonna pretend to say I know a character that I don't know, but I like this design a lot. She looks pretty sweet, and I'm down to add a new character to the shelf with an interesting design. But not definitely not a must get or anything like that. I don't know anything about the character, but she looks good. It's a good looking figure. I like how the fishnets look on there and everything. So yeah, nice details throughout. Pretty sweet. Double jointed pinless elbows and everything. So pretty sweet. And then we got our, what was this, the third version of this Moon Knight? I can't believe people are excited for this. I was like, whoa, really? Damn. Come on. All right. Again, he's got the Ankh. That's new. He's got gold on him. That's new. But I guess if you really want to build out your West Coast Avengers with that exact look, I guess you have to have it. I didn't even know you had that specific look to him. But whatever. It looks like a throwaway to me, man. I'm not excited for that Moon Knight at all. Like, I really just not. So, yeah. A lot of miss reveals in this wave, but I do think the Build-A-Figure Blackheart is a cool choice. Yeah. This looks pretty sweet to me. Looks like it's going to be a fairly hefty figure. He's got a bendy wire tail in there. I always forget the name of those double heels on the feet, but I like how they've handled that because he's got a lot of foot surface coverage, with the toes. And sometimes, when figures just have tippy toes, it falls over. But this looks like it's all new. At first, I thought, they took the movie Venom figure again. But no, it looks like it's all new stuff over here. Unless I am mistaken, please correct me in the comments. I know you will. I don't even have to ask. You're just going to do it. That's how awesome you guys are. I don't have to say nothing. You guys are just be like, you idiot. Here it is. Here's your info you needed. Anyway, here's Blackheart and Daredevil side by side. I gotta say, I was happy to hear Ryan reference the first appearance issue of Blackheart. I'd like the Hasbro Marvel team to be reading at least one Marvel comic a day. This is their job. They should be doing that. At least one Marvel comic a day. Hey, guess what, bro? I do that. I talk about Marvel figures a lot on my channel. I read at least one new Marvel comic a day. I think that would be a fair rule. If you want to work on any Marvel stuff or claim that you do it for a living, at least read one comic a day. But yeah, I think it's awesome that they're reading the comics and referencing the source material. All right, so anyway, pre-order. Do you guys think they should be reading one Marvel comic a day? What do you say about that? Is it just me? Am I being rude here? Am I being offensive? I don't know. I'm just saying things that I think. Is it okay for me to think that? Huh? All right. Anyway, pre-orders up on the 20th. And then they have their little sneak peek over here. The little tease, if you will. What kind of tease is this? This is a gun with a blast effect at the end of it. What kind of... I saw people in the chat write cable. I'm like, that's not a cable gun. That... I feel, oh God, it looks familiar to me, and I know I'm not going to guess it right, but it does look like a gun that's like specifically made to manipulate something, to move something around, So I don't know who that's for, but it looks cool. God, I feel like it could be a Rocket Raccoon gun. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And what were you most excited for from the releases over here? And do you think it works having Jesse Falcon more hands-on? I think it does. He's the grandpa of the whole line. He's been there from the very beginning. Came up with the idea and everything. He's like the Stan Lee and Jack Kirby all-in-one of Marvel Legends. So let me know what you guys think about that and what's the one that you're most excited for. For me, hands down, the Odin. Big drop-off after that. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more coming to the channel, and I will catch you guys later. Peace. Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't. Your face.